The Land Rover Freelander is no more. In its place is this, the new Discovery Sport, the first member of an expanded Discovery family. Speak to anyone from Land Rover and the words they'll use to describe this vehicle are capable and versatile. And we've come to Iceland to find out just how capable and versatile it is. Land Rover has built the Discovery Sport on a version of the Evoque's platform, and the two are built alongside one another in Halewood. Under the bonnet, the previous 2.2 litre turbo diesel engine from the Evoque and the Freelander carries over 190 horsepower version, and that's hooked up to a 9-speed auto or a 6-speed manual. Coming soon is the next generation Ingenium engine, but we'll have to wait another 6 months or so for that. As it is, this engine is familiar, it's tried and tested, it performs well, wrist performance, 4-wheel drive, and it's 13% more efficient than the Freelander, but it would have been nice to have the Ingenium from launch. Now, I'd love to be able to give you a thorough dynamic assessment of this car, but the snow and ice covered roads of Iceland and the studded tyres prevent me from giving something representative of British roads. However, what is clear from Iceland is the off-road credentials of this car are very good. The terrain response system and all the clever electronics built into that is all moved onto the centre console, and it will pretty much get you out of any situation you find yourself in. What is clear also is that how nice the control weights are. It's an electronic power assistant steering system, and it feels good, it steers nicely, the control weights are good. And also it's a much stiffer body this time than the Freelander, so body control is much improved over the old Freelander. The Discovery Sport also marks a departure for Jaguar Land Rover's infotainment systems. There's a new 8-inch touchscreen in the car, and through it you can control what's called in-control apps, which sync with your iPhone. Now, Jaguar Land Rover's infotainment system was very much stuck in the past, so it's nice to see them do something different. The new system isn't perfect, but it feels like a step in the right direction at last.
The Discovery Sport has grown 90mm in length over the Freelander it replaces, 81mm of which has gone in increasing the wheelbase. So it's only marginally bigger, but Land Rover has managed to squeeze in 2 extra seats into the Discovery Sport's boot to give it 5+2 seating. This impressive packaging is helped by the adoption of a compact integral link rear suspension design. It's also shorter than rivals, including the BMW X3, Audi Q5 and Volvo XC60, but has the 7-seat option that none of these have. Land Rover is claiming class-leading off-road performance for the Discovery Sport, which has been given the latest terrain response system with modes such as grass, gravel and snow, which maintain traction in conditions such as these in Iceland. Its ground clearance is 212mm, it has an approach angle of 25 degrees, a breakover angle of 21 degrees and a departure angle of 31 degrees. Its wading depth is 600mm and it can tackle inclines of up to 45 degrees.
Capable and versatile are the words Land Rover keeps using to describe the Discovery Sport, and from our first impressions in Iceland, it certainly is both of those things. Like with the Evoque, Land Rover's biggest problem with the Discovery Sport is probably not going to be able to make enough of them. A very nice problem to have.